everybody, and welcome back to another Heyday video. So I had a request in my Discord server when I asked you guys what sorts of videos you would like to see from me. I am very much open to suggestions, so please do either comment below some videos you'd like to see or join my Discord server and let me know in the video suggestions section of that what sorts of videos you'd like to see. But I've had a request about farm layouts, like productive farm layouts, so and like how to run your farm. So what I thought I would do is just explain the concept of my farm design, and then maybe go and have a look at a few other people's designs and see what their designs are like, because obviously this is, you know, it depends on the person, it depends on their playing style, it depends what they like. So obviously everyone's farm layout and playing styles are going to be different, but I just thought that I would explain the reasoning behind my design first. So basically over here to the left we've got my little pet area that's enclosed. I like to keep my pets relatively together. So the cats and dogs, I like to keep them together, and then up the back here I've got my horses and my donkeys. They have their own little area there, and then I've got my bunnies down behind my house over here. I also like to have paths in my design, so that areas are accessible. So the boat over here, I've got a pathway there, pathway to the fishing area, all through to my crops and my machines as well, and up the back there to the rest of my machines so that they are accessible. And also for Rose and Ernest, you know, with my animals, so that Rose can do what she needs to do. So yeah, and then I've got my lovely little fancy bit up the back here. I like to have a good design. I've never really done, you know, a design like this before, and when I was redesigning my farm, I took inspiration from one of the deco challenges that Gizmo Spike did on her channel. And I really liked a couple of the designs that I saw on that, so I used that as inspiration for this section up the back here. So this is kind of like my tranquil, you know, aesthetically pleasing bit of my farm. So then we come down into here, and I've got my dairy in the corner with my silo. I didn't really know where to place my barn and my silo. I usually like to have them accessible so that I can see, you know, when I need to, what I need to upgrade, or if I need a product and I don't know that I have it or not. So I like them to be in places where I can see them clearly. And same goes for my machines. I like to be able to see all of my machines so that when I'm going through and filling them up, I can go through one by one and tap on them and find them where I need to fill them up. And usually what I do with my machines, the machines for me are the hardest part to come up with a design for. I had an idea. I like having my animals in groups of 3 so that when I'm collecting from them it's easy. You know, you just do it straight away, collect the milk from the cows, it's all there, and then feeding them, it's easy, and I like keeping them in groups of 3. But yeah, the machines are the bit that I always struggle with. So what I did is I basically just spread them out, made sure that they were all visible to me, because personally this is just my preference. I don't like when they're hidden behind trees, because then I forget that they're there, or it's hard to tap on them to fill them up. And I try to group my machines as well, like where I position them. So the ones up the back are up the back for a reason. I like to keep my smelters and the jeweler and the candy maker and the flour machine up the back, because they are probably the machines that I use the least out of all of them. And then the machines that I use the most are this middle row here. So we've got the bakery, the popcorn, the barbecue, the pie, the cake, soup kitchen, sauce maker, things like that. And then I've got my feed mills next to my animals, so it's easy. I can just collect my feed and feed my animals. My little sugar mill is sitting there as well. The dairy is down here. I was going to put it over near my animals, but I didn't really have enough space, so I put it down the front here where it's easily accessible. And then the machines surrounding my crops are kind of like the fancier machines, if you will, like the coffee kiosk and the sandwich bar. They've got the little seats out the front, so they have kind of like their own special little area where, you know, hypothetically people can sit and have a sandwich and drink a cup of coffee. So that's why I've got the sushi, the sandwich maker, the coffee kiosk, the ice cream machine, and the salad bar down here, as opposed to up here with the rest of my machines. As for my trees, I like to keep them together, so it's easier to harvest, and it also makes it easier when, if you're in the derby or there's a help event, when you're putting up revives for your neighbours or your friends, it just makes it easier for them to find because they're all in one place rather than dotted all over the place. And then my crops, I used to have my crops in one big field, if you will, but I decided to split them up because it makes it easier when you need to plant different types of crops. So I have, little grids here so I can plant one type. There I've got my carrots, there I've got my soybeans, I've got my potatoes, but like they're not so separated that I can't, do some wheating all together, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's why I've separated my crops so that I can, separate the long term from the short term. I need pumpkins, so we'll put some pumpkins down there. And it just makes it easier for me and the way that I like to run my farm personally. So yeah, that's basically my design, and I've got my pathway up the front here leading to my house and my truck, and a few trees. Some of them are original trees and some of them are not. Some of them are ones that I've bought, like that one. Oh no, that's an original tree. That one. Yeah, that's a decoration. Anyway, so yeah, that's basically my farm design. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and this is just my preference. I know that it will be different for everyone, but I just thought that I would explain how I've laid out my farm and how it works for me, and I'd be interested to see or hear about your farm designs, because I love going and looking at other people's farms. Let's go see Leonie's farm and see how hers is laid out. See, she's got all her machines together so that when she fills them up, she's got her crops in this lovely, oh, I love that. That is a beautiful design. See, this is what I was trying to, or what I wanted to do initially with my crops. I wanted to have this, illusion of the three-dimensional, the stairs going down, and then I ended up with this. But that's alright. I still like it. It looks good. But yeah, Leonie, I love that. It looks absolutely beautiful. She's got her animals in a similar formation to mine, and she's got her dairy next to the cows. I remember one of my old designs I did that. I had the dairy over with my animals. She's got her pets up the back here, the horses. Her smelters are all together up the back too. And then here she's got all of her fruit trees together. So, and some lovely decoration. Oh, I wonder if that's going to be open. Yay! Oh, I need 2 land deeds. That means that I should be able to expand my land. Woohoo! Alright, let's do that. I'm getting there. Slowly getting there with my farm. I want to finish expanding this part of my farm before I go across the road. And I've been building up my permits. I've got a few, 37. I know that's not going to be nearly enough to get all of this land, but it'll be a start. Let's go have a look in the paper and see if we can find a random design and have a look at that one. See, this person, they've got their animals together. They've got their machines together as well. See, they've got their crops in one big field, so it's easy for wheating and things like that. Trees are together as well, fruit trees. I like how they've got sort of like an orchard going on there. That's very nice. Very nice. So yeah, basically it's, open to interpretation and depends on your playing style. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you're all staying safe and staying well. And if you did enjoy this video, please do like it and subscribe if you have not already. And join my Discord server. I will leave the link for that below. Yeah, I hope you're all staying safe, and I will see you next time.